Laura. Welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited for CORTIS's debut, What You Want. This is their title track from what it said in all of my research. I really enjoyed their first pre-release, which I believe was Go, and it was really interesting. I'm really curious to find out more about them and go from there. So let's go ahead and get started because like I said, intriguing first pre-release, so let's go. Definitely a different sound from the pre-release, which is nice. Oh, are these moving pads? This reminds me of Hey Go. Okay, I'm glad we're getting more singing in this. I don't know why. This kind of reminds me of something I think that Woods would do. That's a compliment. Woods is a very talented artist. Just saying. All right, little choreo break. Okay. Okay, so very, very interesting. I really enjoy this. I think I prefer this over Go, just because I feel like they did a lot more singing and I got to see a lot more of their talents. I love the rock vibe because you know me, I'm a rock girly. I loved how they use the different, I don't even know how to put this. Like they used auto-tune and they used a couple of different voice modifications. There we go. That's how I want to say it. Voice modifiers. And it sounded really, really cool. I really enjoyed that aspect. Something that I'm curious about, and it's not necessarily I don't like it or I do like it. It's I'm wondering about it. Is why they mostly sang together. I didn't mind that. It's just I'm curious about it because I feel like they did a lot of work together, which is fine, but I don't know if it showed off the them to the best of their abilities. So I'm curious as to what the thought process was behind having them just majority like singing together. If it's to put the performance, the attention on the performance rather than on their vocals, is it to be like kind of an anthem? Because I feel like this is kind of like a teenage anthem. Like, it was kind of like a little angsty, a little like, this is what we're waiting for. Like, scream loud. This is what we're all looking for. Basically like chasing fame, that kind of stuff. They said crash, smash, rock, mashup. Take what you want. Money, style, fame, love, and what? Take what you want. Like, kind of being like an anthem of, you want it, you go for it. Which I thought was a really good message. But I'm just curious as to why they did it in the manner that they did it. So I'm really curious as to why they chose that. Because I think it's an interesting choice, because it doesn't necessarily, and I felt this in the previous song, I feel like there wasn't as much focus on the individual members, so it was more a focus on the group, which I think is a really good idea, especially with just the 5 of them. I'm curious as to see like how they're going to continue to go forward, so I'm really interested of what this is going to be about. But yeah, definitely interesting. I'm curious, like I said, to see how this continues and to see where they go from here, because I'm really interested about them. I feel like this is really, I'm curious also, it's another 5-member group. I wonder if, because I feel like when you have a larger group, it's more difficult to like split parts and do that kind of stuff. So I wonder if, because I feel like a lot of like Hype/Big Hit groups are 5-member groups. We have, maybe not a lot, but it just feels like a lot. But like TXT, is 5, right? Right? These guys are 5. I feel like there used to be more of an emphasis on having more group members so you could do cooler performances, and I feel like there's a couple, like they're going away from that a little bit in certain companies. So I'm really curious about this. Again, I think that they continue to intrigue me, so I'm going to continue to be really interested in them. So tell me what you guys thought about this. Like I said, I'm not sold on whether or not I like this song. It's going to take me, I think, a little while to listen to it a couple of times and just get into the feeling of it. But I thought it was really cool. Like this, it felt like a kind of like a teenage anthem, like go with what you want. And, oh, I did want to say those little track pads, I thought that was really clever, actually. It reminded me of, from way back in the day, there was the treadmill, the guys on the treadmills, and it reminded me of that at the beginning, but it was completely different. They used them in a really unique and interesting way, so I thought that was intriguing. So tell me what you guys thought of this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Who's your bias in CORTIS if you are standing them, and what are you looking forward to the most from the rest of their I'm assuming this is a mini album. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.